Okay, so we got one more unboxing to do. As you can see, I've brought out my Mavic Air 2 controller with its United States Army theme. See, I've got on my retired Army hat. So, you can tell since I brought out this drone that more than likely what's in this box is probably going to be a drone. So let's see what we got here. I'm gonna put this to the side. Now my original plan when I was looking into drones was initially not to buy a DJI drone. Even though everybody knows that they're the pretty much the best for consumer drones on the market, my original plan was to buy some cheaper drones and maybe have one or two mid-range drones that were a little less pricier than the DJI drones. Then the Mavic Air 2 came out. Well, I had started my plan. I bought a couple of lower drones. The original drone that I was supposed to be getting was the Beast Pro, which has a 2-axis gimbal. I finally got that drone, and I did do a video on unboxing it. But by the time I received that drone, because it of course had to come from China, and it was right in the middle of the pandemic, I had already had the Mavic Air 2. So I got the Mavic Air 2 first, which was of course a higher end drone. I got it first, and then I got the Beast Pro, and I was supposed to do a video on flying it, see how it felt, and I flew it once, and things just never worked out. I will do a video showing it flying, but not right this moment. So what do we have in here? I had actually ordered this drone when it first came out, and due to the pandemic and due to I think more supply issues, I couldn't get it, and it was just crazy. So I went ahead and ordered it. And what do we have? We have the Fimi X8 SE 2020 model. I wanted this drone when it first came out, and this was supposed to be basically my high-end drone, and I canceled the original order because it kept getting pushed back and kept getting pushed back and kept getting pushed back, and I just got fed up, and I bought the Mavic Air 2. So now I'm going to go ahead and I went ahead and bought it, and I'll go ahead and unbox it now. Not that I'm sure you've already have seen plenty of unboxings of this drone. Let's see what we got here. We have it's sealed up here. What does it say on the front? So it's got 4K HDR video, 3-axis mechanical gimbal, foldable design, smart track and smart flight, an 8-kilometer range, 35 minutes of flight time, and precision vision positioning system. Okay. Again, there's plenty of videos now because this has been out for quite a while. And I think they just recently did some updating, so I can do some updates in this. See what we got here. And I bought, of course, the model that had the bag. I like having it's nice to have a bag for your drone. Something you can carry around. This one has a shoulder strap, so you can carry it on your shoulder. Okay. Has this bag has a pocket up front here. Let's see. You got anything in here? Anything in this pocket? Nope, it's an empty pocket, but that's nice. Got a pocket up front. It has a open pocket in the back. You know, somebody might say they like the bag that the Mavic Air 2 actually came in. I thought it was okay because it, you know, at least it's, you know, water resistant. But I like this bag. It doesn't feel cheap. You know, I'm sure it didn't cost a lot, but it doesn't feel like real cheap. And no, it's probably not. It's probably a little, you know, if it was sprinkling outside, you were flying, you'd be okay with this bag. If it was raining out, no. But it does feel like it might have some water resistance to it. Got a little, I'm sure, fake leather look right here, but it's a nice looking bag. So let's go ahead and open this up. See what we got here. And see, got a little foam piece covering the contents. So let's take that out. And we're greeted with all the items. Now I did buy, like I said, I bought this one. Well, it's heavy, but this kit here is like basically like a fly more kit because it has 2 batteries. Yeah. So we have 2 batteries. It's got a little charge in it. Yeah, have a little charge in the batteries. Got to charge those up though. Here are your cables. It looks like we have USB-A is the primary end that goes into the controller, but we have micro USB, USB-C, and Lightning. So for all those Apple people, I am not. I personally like Android. You know, that's another story on all of that. So what else we have here? Safety operations instructions, lithium battery operating instructions. Okay. This is probably your oh, what's this? Quick start manual. Okay. And part of the power cord, power adapter. And there's the rest of it to charge up the battery. Okay. Now, I will probably, because I don't think there's anything like that in this kit, I'll probably buy something to where I can charge both batteries, whether they charge them one at a time, but so that, you know, you have one piece charging like you do with the little hub for the Mavic Air 2. And let's take out the controller. Get it out of here. Tight in there. Okay. And little piece of foam protecting the multifunction button. Multifunction button on the controller. I think this is a nice controller. I do like that. That is probably one of the, and I think a lot of people say that they love this feature because you can put something bigger in here than, you know, a small cell phone. Now I'm not going to be able to probably put in a tablet, but we'll see. I have a Lenovo tablet that I use for the Mavic Air 2. I'm considering getting something else. Yeah, this is a nice looking controller. So, and I'll have to read the instructions and look at some videos because I am not real familiar with this one. I have watched some videos on it, but just not a lot. You can see the joysticks right here. I thought that was a cool thing. See how we can get them out of here. No? Okay. And they screw on. I kind of like the way they screw on. That's probably easier than the Mavic Air 2 because there's a post and not just a threaded hole. It's a little threaded post that they screw onto, and it makes it probably a little easier to screw it on. Joysticks feel good. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. I like this controller. Okay, let's put the controller down. Bring out the, see what else we got in here. Looks like we got, what was that? 1, 2, 3 props there. 3 props here. So you have a full set plus probably 1 spare of probably, I'm sure, clockwise, counterclockwise props for the drone. See, is it marked in any way? I have to look that up because I don't see if it's marked a certain way. Maybe I just can't see it because it is kind of like, no, I don't see it. So either they, no, I'm sure they can't be the same. So there must be something indicating, maybe it's when you mount them, something indicating on which prop goes where. But I don't see anything on the actual prop. Let me look at the other ones here, not to mix them up. Okay. And I still don't see anything. Oh, okay. Okay. I gotcha. Looking at it. Okay. Again, I haven't owned this drone, and I've watched some videos, but I may not have seen one where they actually talk about putting the propellers on. But if you look at the propellers, this one has 2 little lines on it, 2 little marks on it, like they're just painted on. They're not indented or anything, just painted on there. And this one doesn't. So I'm going to assume that something on the drone will tell you this propeller goes here and this propeller goes on the other side. So let's put these back in the bag. Again, so I guess you can't mix them up. So let's put these to the side. And let's bring out the main feature here. It even has a inside pocket in this bag, this carrying bag. This is a nice little bag. Okay, let's put that to the side. And here's the main feature here, the main attraction. This is probably the only thing that Fimi does that I just don't understand. This little foam gimbal guard. Why? Why? You know, this isn't a lot cheaper than the Mavic Air 2. It's cheaper, but it's not like $300 cheaper. Well, it's about $200, I guess. The Mavic Air 2, if you buy the Fly More kit, well, you know what? Technically, it is. The Fly More kit on the Mavic Air 2 retails at, what is it, $988, and this was about $600 for this kit with 2 batteries and the bag. So yeah, I guess it is, but still, they could have spent the extra $2 that I'm sure that's what it is to put a plastic gimbal guard. I guess it is what it is. Okay, so I'm looking at the drone, and on the arm, I don't know how well they'll come out on the video. On this arm, there is a little line, and I'm sure what that means is that the prop with the lines goes on this motor. Let's go ahead and open it up. Oh. And up here, open it up here. Okay, so if you look on this arm and on this arm, there are little lines, so that must mean that the props with the lines on the on it is where those props go, and the ones without it are the props that don't have any markings on it. Even without the battery in there, it has a little weight. I mean, you know, it's not heavy, but it has a little weight to it. It's just not. I think the Mavic Air 2. Let me put this down for a second. Mavic Air 2. See, I think the Mavic Air 2 is a lot lighter. Now the battery's in here, but I would say it doesn't feel. Let me take the battery out of the Mavic Air 2. Yeah. I think the Fimi weighs more without the battery than the Mavic Air 2. Maybe not a lot more, but I think it does weigh more. Side. So here we are. Here's the Fimi X8 SE 2020. You put the battery in. Okay. And it has little pins. Okay. Right? So, okay. Feel a little bit. The batteries. Now, I think the batteries, even though they're larger, I think the battery weighs less on the Fimi than it does. I think the Mavic Air 2 battery is maybe just a little heavier than the Fimi battery. But I like this. This is a nice looking drone. And I think I'm going to have a lot of fun flying it. I'm going to go ahead and get it charged up. I don't know about fly today. It's kind of cloudy and it's rainy, or at least it was raining a little while ago. So it'll probably be on our next sunny day that I'll go ahead and take this out and fly it. And but this is the unboxing of the Fimi X8 SE 2020. Again, I got the model with 2 batteries and the carrying case. And I'm glad I did. So we'll see how this flies. I know that there are some issues with some of them and that horizontal gimbal tilt. So I don't know. I have to look and see. Let me see. Let me look at the box here and see if it says anything. I'm looking to see whether or not anything says any type of date, because I believe. No, I don't see. Manufactured Beijing Fimi. I don't see anything with a date on there. Because I think that the ones that really had an issue were ones that were made early on. And I think that if you have a one that was made after the initial first batch or two, people aren't saying that you don't have that tilt as an issue, but we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video, and because we're done with the unboxing, I'll go ahead and get this charged up, and as soon as I have a decent day, I'll go ahead and do its first flight. All right, we will see you later. Bye.